I'm here in the mean streets of Edmonton to talk to you about this Edmonton rising rent outlook. Okay, there's a lot of influx of going on in tenants and landlords. So I have some tips for tenants and landlords to deal with these rising rental prices. First off, why are these rental prices rising? Simply put, a lot of people are moving here. There is more demand than there is supply, and people are grabbing everything, which is raising the prices. Rental prices. Here's some rental prices, ballpark of what you should be looking at in Edmonton right now. Apartments are renting 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are like $900 to maybe $1,250, something like that. Townhouses are about $1,250, $1,300 up to $2,000. And single detached houses can be as low as $1,500 or $1,700, and full houses in good neighborhoods can be $2,500 or even $3,000 for the full meal deal. Now tenants, here's some tips. Come with a full application to any showing. If you're looking to rent a place, show up with an application. It saves so much time and energy and effort. A piece of paper with just your general information on it, name, phone number, email address, references on that paper. Bring a photocopy of your ID, bring proof of income, however you want to do it. And if you need, you might have to bring your credit score. Don't just freely give these to everybody, but have that with you. If you ever get to a showing, have that with you and be prepared so that if you like the place, you can just lay it out and be ready. Tip number 2, be prepared to exchange a damage deposit for a lease. If you have your damage deposit ready to go and you have your application and they shake your hand, you have your damage deposit ready, but don't give it away unless you have a signed lease for that place. Tip number 3, negotiate. Okay, if there was a landlord renting a place for $2,000 and you came with a full complete application of all those things I mentioned with your ID and a damage deposit ready to go at $1,850 with a year lease, I would guess that some people might be inclined to take it. Negotiate, ask, and you shall receive. Single Key. Single Key is an online program you can use to automatically pay your rent, and it can improve your credit score. You can link it to your credit bureau or whatever, and so your rent can improve your credit score. You're going to be up against a lot of competition, so pester and be responsive. Did you get my message? Can I get in there? Someone could be seriously looking at hundreds of applications. So pester, be responsive, show up to the showing. You're going to have to elbow your way in to get your place. And the last one for tenants during this rising rental market is ask for interest on your damage deposit. I believe it's in the Residential Tenancy Act as of recently that if you put down a $1,000 deposit, you're entitled to 1 or 2% interest or inflation on your damage deposit. So if you stay there for 5 years, you could be getting an extra $100 or $200 back. So look into that. It could be in your lease or the Tenancy Act, and you can use that when you're applying. Okay, those are tenants. Here's some landlord tips. Again, there's the Single Key program. It's really easy to make auto rent payments. The tenants like it because they can build their credit score, and it's very easy to use. It's user-friendly. And I think the first 3 properties are free. If you get flooded with rental inquiries, schedule group showings. Build one text that says, "Thank you for your inquiry. I'll be showing the place between 6:30 and 7:30 on Thursday." And then just show up and see who actually cares and shows up with a full application. Group showings. Make sure you list what you want to the tenants. They have to know how to apply. Do they know exactly what to give you to move in? Like, everyone assumes they just know what to do, but you have to make sure you give them A, B, and C instructions so they can do it if they're good tenants. Annual lease amount increases aren't unrealistic. If you're renewing a year lease, it's not unrealistic or unfair to ask for an extra 1, 2, or 3% on those rents. Any more than 3% is kind of over inflation and is gouging territory, but 1, 2, and 3% and 1, 2, or 3% annual increases are not unreasonable to ask every annual renewal of your lease. And a last one for landlords that we don't really talk about is breaking hearts. You're gonna get applications, and if you get 3 full and complete applications, you're gonna pick one, but you have to tell the other people that they didn't get the place, and they're gonna be bummed. So be prepared to potentially have difficult conversations with people that really want your place, but didn't get it and don't know why, and so on. So just be prepared to break some hearts of good people that may just not have got it because of time or circumstance. So those are my tips on Edmonton's rising rent outlook. Thanks for watching. Good luck out there.